What is up? So just gonna play around a little Rocket League for the night until I don't know, until I guess I get tired of playing. And that is the goal of the stream, is to play until I get tired of playing. No, I really want to test out AV1 streaming with Rocket League, because I'm aware that sometimes the encoders, when you have like super fast paced movement on the screen, they don't do as good of a job with pixelation on the stream. So I figured, what the heck, AV1's new to me, and let's see what it can do. I suspect that there will be a lot of pixelation, especially with a game like Rocket League, but I don't know. I won't know until we, I guess, look at it. And speaking of looking at it, it would help if I had chat open, so just in case anyone actually joins tonight, I will know what you guys are saying. And of course, we are going to go live. Oh God, that opened, that did bad things. That closed my game. Sorry team, I'm joining, I promise. All right, now I got chat open. All right, we're good. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Thanks to that interruption, but yeah, today we're going to be testing AV1. That's all I got for you. But I'm mostly doing this so I can play games, because I really want to play games. It's kind of an excuse to play games and also test something. Oops. Nice. What's up, Daniel? You did just see me. Dude, thank you so much for joining that other stream earlier. I really appreciate the support, man. I genuinely did not think any of my homies would be there, so I was really happy to see you, Jay, Jason, and, you know, I guess the regulars. Although I have missed you in a lot of other streams lately. You've probably been super busy with final week and grading papers and God knows what else. Oh, yeah, I know you were there. I know. I would not miss your name. Good man like you? No way. Busy, yeah. Was that sarcasm? Oh, by the way, let me know if my audio is weird, because I have like a whole new streaming setup. That's something you've missed as well. Oops. Finals, grading, planning for the mini. What's a mini session? Thank you. Thanks for the audio check. 3-week session between spring and summer. Oh yeah, like a Maymester. Done my fair share of Maymesters. Oh God. Let that one slip right by me. Balls. I think that's my fault, guys. Hey, how's the pixelation since you're here and I actually have someone to ask questions about? Is it very pixelated? Because I can't tell on my own stream, obviously. Yeah, sorry to digress. It looks good. Take your word for it. I'll have to review this later. Yeah, so I like mini mesters as well because they're short. You cover a lot of information in a short period of time. So I feel like, you know, it's one of those things where you have to keep up, or just not really flunk out, to keep up or fall behind. And it's a lot, I don't know, it's a lot better for me, as I'm not a very good student, but being in a fast-paced environment like that was always better for me. My grades always did better during the Maymesters. And also, like, the classes tend to be more chill too, and I think everyone's maybe not everyone, but I think even the teachers are more into it because it's just like, man, let's just knock out these 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, I guess. I don't really remember how long it was, and be done with it, which I really appreciate. And I feel like you're not slogging through all of the BS that you would normally have in a semester. Oh, it's completely online? Yeah, fortunately, I've missed the online world of schooling completely. Watching 1080p looks solid? Alright. That is what we are going to do. Oof. Oh, we barely got in front of that guy. Yeah, there's not a lot of time to waste. And I appreciate that too. It all just moves very quickly. There's a lot less quizzes. There just feels like there's a lot less BS in those mini masters. Man, I am not shooting well tonight. Oh, you have? That's cool. This is my second AV1 test. I haven't done any recording with it yet, so I'm not sure how much smaller like the file sizes will be. But what's funny is, so my understanding anyway with AV1 is that you can decrease the bit rate on OBS and still maintain pretty high levels of quality. But I've actually, I don't want to say I've upped mine, but mine's at 42,000 kilobits per sec. Oh my gosh, kilobits right now. So I figured, you know, why not just give it all I can with AV1 just to try and squeeze every drop of goodness out of it. What's up, Patrick? It's a beautiful game. I have been recording, or yeah, some work as, oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. Same work as an 8 or 12 week, but moves along nice. Yeah, they do move along nice, and it's just fast paced. I can't get over that. How are you doing tonight, Patrick? Appreciate you showing up for the stream. I don't know if you caught it earlier, but I was actually live with Raid Owl, doing just like a little like tech news kind of stream. Honestly, I feel like I'm in cloud 9 right now. It was kind of cool to work with yet another YouTuber and be on their stream and just like have that, like, I don't know, somebody to bounce ideas off of and just hang out with and talk to chat as well. It was just all around like a pretty positive experience for me. Probably not the same experience for Brett. He probably will never have me on stream again. But it was cool. Like, so I'm on cloud 9. I feel good. I want to keep streaming, and that's kind of what motivated me to play Rocket League right now. That's because I'm not ready to turn off yet, if that makes sense. I don't want to go to bed. I want to have some more fun. So really hoping people like you and Daniel will still be on tonight, so I could interact with y'all. And I don't know, just be here. So I'm doing good. I'm not saying you should watch it, but if you want to see me in a very different environment, definitely go check that out. Like, you know, see me being personable with somebody else aside just you guys in chat, because this is very one-way. And obviously reading text it's hard to interpret a lot of times, but yeah, Daniel was there. Daniel, my boy. Yeah, so with InBank, I used to do 51,000 with YouTube, but honestly, oh my gosh, I need to pay attention. I just screwed our team there. But honestly, like it was really good, but it still was kind of lackluster for streaming. Like I always saw lots of pixelation, and I think so far the pixelation with AV1, at least from my last stream, was not nearly as, or maybe not nearly, was not as readily noticeable. Like, it was definitely there and happened. Oh my gosh. But it seemed there seemed like a lot less pixelation on stream. Got him. Nice. You've been playing a lot of Rocket. Wait, I think I need to back up. No, I missed it. Yeah, that is awesome. Exchange ideas on tech. Really like that. I mean, working with tech feels like a game to me. It can be, especially when you're shopping. Like, man, you got to gamify that because there's so many things to consider. I've been playing Rocket League lately. Not very good. That's all right. You don't have to be good to enjoy it, right? It's just fun to play. It's like gambling. Oh, God. I'll have to read chat later. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that's what you tell her? Nice. I hadn't quite gotten there yet because I was like still processing the game. And I had read what you said, but I didn't like, I was still thinking about the game, so it was going to take me a minute to get there. However, our school systems take forever to upload and convert. And yeah, that's probably, I mean, that's probably going to be expensive to have decent hardware regularly. And maybe even someone who's not as familiar with hardware, like, might not be buying the right equipment. They'd be still on like very traditional equipment, or it could be in the cloud, so you got to pay extra for that. Who knows? Yeah, I too just got back into playing this. Obviously, I've been playing a lot of The Last of Us, and not that The Last of Us is bad, but I've just been dying for something a little bit more faster paced. I think what really turned me off from The Last of Us was I just watched the TV show and then started playing the game. Game is great. Tons of great mechanics, tons of great features. I wish I would have played it in my more youthful years, but I was too poor to afford a PlayStation back then. The game today is still really awesome, but I couldn't. It was hard for me to stay sucked into it, and also I've just been busy with YouTube things in general, so it was just really hard to, I guess, be committed or stay committed to it. And also, I just had a strong desire to play other games for some reason, which is pretty abnormal for me. You probably are the only one who's even heard of AV1. When you mention AV1, people go, Audio Video 1? What does that mean? Like, they probably don't think of whatever AV1 even stands for. I don't even know what it stands for, to be honest. But, yeah, they probably have no idea. And that's going to be pretty common because it's, I don't want to say it's new. We've obviously had it. At least it was available on the 3000 series of graphics cards. But, you know, no one had implemented it yet, especially not like OBS or something more readily available for the masses. But anyway, sometimes a change of pace and doing something else is good. Yeah. I kind of forced myself to finish The Last of Us because I paid good money for it. Like, I bought it like day one release because I was like, oh, I've got to try this out on the 4090. I need a game that's going to like push the 4090. And it pushed the hell out of my 4090. The streams we had for it ran like garbage. Oops. Yeah, so I missed Jedi Survivor. I intentionally passed that up because I don't trust EA. And it sounds like the release for that went terribly, of course, because it's EA. And they are really good at crapping out garbage nowadays. But I'm a little surprised that it did so poorly because the first 2 games were pretty top tier. So I'm disappointed that it did so badly. You got The Last of Us free? Nice. Yeah, that's pretty common. I've heard of people buying graphics cards off of like Amazon and not opening them, but then, fuck. Oh, I just cursed on stream. I never do that. Buying like graphics cards on Amazon and then returning them once they get the game codes. Oh my gosh, guys, what's happening? What's happening? I was pretty close to actually upgrading to the 7800 XT, whatever the new 7000 series is for AMD, because I was playing Last of Us. The streaming was going terribly, which I think has more to do with my OBS settings more than the hardware that I'm currently operating on. But yeah, I was really close to upgrading. I'm so glad I didn't because, well, it turns out I have very capable hardware. You just need to configure the software to do to fine-tune the stream so that way you're actually, you know, utilizing everything more correctly and not introducing interference due to misconfiguration, I guess. Oh, and AV1 doesn't support HDR, so my streams will not be HDR for a while until YouTube allows AV1 HDR encoding. And I think OBS doesn't support it either, so it's not entirely YouTube's fault. Man, I'm so jealous. I would love a 7900X. That's not a bad deal. Not specifically the 4090. At first I thought it was because the 4090 not being powerful enough, even though it has 2 dedicated encoders specifically made essentially for encoding and streaming or transcoding, whatever. And I genuinely thought the 4090 just couldn't handle it, but it turns out I just had really bad settings in my OBS. So I had a friend, their name is Nick, and they spent like 5 hours with me just troubleshooting everything until we could finally fine-tune it to improve the stream quality overall. And we did all that. Then OBS was like, oh, hey, we have AV1 now. And then I updated everything and basically had to repeat the process to make sure I had everything finally tuned specifically for AV1 and the 4090. So yeah, the 4090 is more than capable of handling 1080p streams at max settings with your game and everything. Like it seems to be running great. It was a pain in the arse to sort out. I mean, genuinely, like I was extremely thankful to Nick for helping out. Like she went above and beyond and just really was there for me through it all. And I mean, we must have rebooted my PC several times. We've touched every setting until we literally tuned it in, and we did it for HDR as well as non-HDR. So originally we were all set to go for HDR streaming, but then AV1 came out. YouTube doesn't support it. It doesn't support HDR, and neither does OBS currently, with AV1 anyway. Yeah, so if you have a CPU, and then I think QuickSync is what's going to really benefit from this. AV1 encoding on lesser hardware, a really bad way of saying it, is gonna be game changing, especially with people who have don't have like gigabit internet or internet that doesn't support or allow for streaming at 50,000 kilobits per second. AV1's going to be a game changer for all those people, the small streamers especially. So I'm glad that it exists for sure. And it seems to be benefiting me a lot already. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I'd be changing chipsets too. I'd have to get DDR5 RAM. And I just wasn't really ready to take all that new hardware on. Although my wife is due for an upgrade. She's running on a 5960X from like 2012 or 2016. You know, which is a 6-core CPU and is awesome. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it. Game's perfectly fine. It's actually perfect for gaming. Even on modern titles, it still plays games extremely well. And she's got a 3070 Ti in her system. So I think if I were to upgrade, she would get the 5800X and I'd get whatever. So I think at this point, since streaming is going so well, I'm probably going to wait for the next generation or the generation after next, if that makes sense. So I don't see any reason to upgrade currently. Like I said, playing Last of Us went incredibly well. System handled that pretty well, and even better after they patched it. I tried to double jump to give that some extra power, but for some reason my double jump didn't work. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I could imagine staying on the 7900 for, you know, 6+ years. I mean, how many cores does that thing have? Like 12 cores? 24 cores? It's probably something wicked. Not to mention it's fast as hell. There we go. Finally got one on the board. 12 cores. Yeah. Yeah, that thing's gonna be a beast. The only reason why I'm a little reluctant to buy it, thank you, is the lack of PCIe lanes. But it seems like a lot of CPUs have that problem nowadays. It's really sad when a CPU from freaking 2012 has 42 or 48 PCIe lanes, and then a modern CPU has like 20. It's ridiculous. Ooh! Oh! That was nice. I turned so hard to not hit that too hard because they were the way they were coming in. That worked out beautifully. 5950X. The 5960X. I'm talking about the Intel one, so even older than the 5950. Oh wait, 5950X. Is that a real CPU for Intel? Is that a real scheme? Or is that AMD? Threadripper would be awesome, but it's way more than I want. Like, Threadripper is too much power. Too much power. Yeah, it's just too much power, really. And it's too expensive. It's too much. I want something like a Ryzen 7900 that has 48 PCIe lanes. That's what I want. I want the efficiency, the performance, all of that stuff. I don't need 128 freaking cores or whatever Threadripper comes with. I want Ryzen 9 with 48 PCIe lanes. That's what I want. Hell, even Intel, like a 12700K with 48 PCIe lanes, that would be perfect. I'd give anything for that. But I think the Home Lab community just destroyed a lot of that stuff. It sucks that I have to spend like $1,200 on Threadripper for stuff that I will never even utilize. Like, I don't need that many cores. I don't need that much RAM. It's great that it's there. It'll be great in, 5 more years. especially since it has so many PCIe lanes. But yeah, I'd rather go Epic in 5 years than Threadripper. Yeah. Well, if I want to max out M2 storage, you can get super cheap Intel CPUs on the used market. Those Xeons, man. You can get like a Dell 7920 or something used for like 500 bucks, 600 bucks. It has 2 silver or gold Xeons in it. Those things have a crap ton of PCI lanes. You could really do a lot of fun stuff with that. And you get a whole system, an entire system for 500 bucks. Power supply, probably RAM, probably some hard drives. Not that you would use them, but I mean, it's available. Or actually, probably SSDs. They almost all come with SSDs. Ooh. I think Epic makes the most sense when you're looking at CPUs. You get all the benefits of Threadripper, much cheaper motherboards, much cheaper everything actually, more efficiency, probably better stability. Hell yeah, there we go. Dude, you're telling me, man. I'm on the verge of just selling everything on my shelf. I have so much hardware now. Like, I don't even know what to do with it all. I want to give it away, but shipping is so expensive. I shipped out some SFP modules the other day. I sold them for like 15 bucks. Tell me why it costs $15 to ship something that weighs not even close to a pound. Like, one state over. Literally lost money selling those things, which is fine. At least I got them off my shelf that they've been sitting there on for the last, 5 years. But, dude, stuff needs to go. Shipping's too expensive. That was a pretty decent pass. I don't blame them. There's too much hang time, though, so I don't blame them for missing that. Did we get any stuttering yet? You guys get any buffering or starting yet on your streams? Okay, cool. Yeah, I've tried to offer up. I don't know if there's something wrong with my community, but they don't seem interested in buying server hardware or like access points, like networking equipment, which is odd because I live in like an engineering town. Oh, it is stuttering at times, but not a lot. That's interesting. And yeah, I try to sell locally as much as possible, especially cash, but it takes forever. So I usually actually end up selling a lot of things on Reddit, because even if I list it on my own store on spxlabs.com, it'll sit there for months. So I've just been selling on Reddit and just eating a lot of the shipping costs. God, I feel like we're a firing squad right now. We're just all over these guys. Oh, they weren't ready for that one. Well, right now there's only 2 of you, and so one of you says it's fine. You're saying it's okay. Could be you. I don't know what to believe. We need a 3rd vote in here. Oh, I couldn't get there.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, wow. Ain't nobody going for that one. I have not noticed anything at all. Nice. There it is. Oh, hey, what's up, Ryan? Thanks for joining. Just sneak it on in here, huh? Yeah, I think what I'm actually looking for, there might be like a little loading icon. I need to know about that because I think that's actually on my end. Because I'm doing one keyframe. And that could be an issue with some people's internets. I tried 2 keyframes, but 2 keyframes seems to make it worse. So there's something I may need to do on my end to improve that. Ooh, nice. It's probably me, man. LOL, I probably have hardware acceleration set. I should disable that. Could also be your internet. Could be. Or your browser. If you're not using Firefox, you're wrong. Or I guess if you're on mobile, I don't know what you would do on mobile. Man, I'm so glad you guys are chatty today. Isn't Opera the same thing as Edge? It's all Chromium underneath, right? And I mean that genuinely. I'm not trying to be snarky or sarcastic. Like, it is Chromium, isn't it? Edge gets a lot of hate, but modern day Edge is amazing. If Microsoft would just remove all of the freaking pop-ups and all the, hey, check this out nonsense, Edge would be perfect. I freaking love Edge. But I don't use it anyway. I still use Firefox. But when I do use Edge, it's been nothing but fantastic. Aside from the pop-ups. Because Microsoft's insistent on telling me things that I don't care about. I just want to browse. Please stop advertising to me. Edge is really a good browser. It's actually one of the few Microsoft products. PowerShell and Modern Edge are very great, and I'm glad they exist. Ooh, nice block. I think the developers I know at work are still all about Chrome, and it just baffles me. And especially the ones that are on Windows systems. I'm like, dude, just use Edge, man. You're killing yourself with Chrome. There's so much tracking in it, and it's just like, you've gotta learn to let it go, man. And I think Edge is actually available on Linux now too. I haven't tried it out, but you know what? I should give that a go. I've heard nothing but good things about it on Linux. God, we are all over these guys right now. If only we could freaking get one in the goal. Their D is on point. Oof. Well, Chrome is getting to be too much. I never use Chrome, but I feel like it does so much caching of everything. And I feel like, you know, hitting Control F5 or Control R doesn't clear things in cache sometimes. And so I find myself when using like web apps troubleshooting Chrome more so than, you know, whatever web app I'm trying to use. which is very sad. Try and get this ball out of this corner, man. Oh, I was almost there. Oh, and didn't Chrome just implement no ad blocking on all of their browsers as well? Does that include Chromium? There it is. That D, man. That guy is on point. It makes me upset that they've scored, and we've been literally pot-shotting on them all night. Golly, I can't believe they scored again, man. How many freaking 6? Oh, wait, we have shots. Look how many shots we have on goal. They have 7 saves. That's freaking wild. Yeah, these guys know it too. They even said their defense is on it. Oops. I can't look at chat right now. I've got to get invested in this game. We're about to lose. Oh, that's game. I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this one. Blue's got the freaking Berlin Wall going, man. Regular old Iron Curtain. Oof. Wow, I can't type. Impenetrable. See you later, Patrick. Man, it was nice chatting with you too. See you when I see you. You're heading out too, Daniel. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for being in Raid Owl's chat as well. It was cool to see you there. And then there was one, presumably. No idea who's left. Ryan, are you still out there? Did you bail on me, bro? What time is it? 10 o'clock? Yeah. Don't screw it up. I don't know if Orange touched it, but I'm just going to say he touched it and screwed it up for me. Let's be real, though. We all know that my flying was terrible, and I was the victim of my own doing. Come on. Oh, okay, it's in. I thought that was going to be just too wide. Yeah, I was pushing hard to get there too. It was unnecessary. I didn't need to do all that. All right. Man, I'm so glad they weren't ready for that terrible kick, I guess, because I was trying to clear it and literally didn't. If anybody else would have been there, it would have been game. It would have been a goal for them. I think I screwed up my teammate. I'll say sorry. I don't know if that was my fault or not, but I'm going to take blame for that. I feel like I was in the way. He had a much better shot too. At the end of the day, he had a much better shot, and I was in the way. So. Oh, but we're winning, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, man. That one got away from me for sure. Nice. Nice. It makes me jealous when like how well a lot of people can fly in this game. So I can't fly for anything in the world. If it it has to be straight up and down. If you start getting me at like a weird Z-axis or something, like it just goes way out the window. That's why I'll always be Diamond 1, because my flying is terrible. Well, that didn't work out like I had hoped. Oh, we scored again. And I got assist. I'll take it. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't think. I hesitated, and then I almost ruined the play. There, here we go. Good clear. See, like, driving up the wall like that, hitting it, I am hyper inconsistent with. I can do it, but it's super rare. Like, you can't rely on me to hit any off-the-wall shots at all. The teammates are really carrying me right now. Oops, too high. I thought that was a teammate actually that was coming up behind me. I was like, wow, this guy's really on me, but it ended up being orange. And now I regret not being as aggressive. That's how the game goes. Sweet. Surprised they haven't forfeited yet. I appreciate it because, you know, I just Allows me to play this game more. Nice. Okay. I guess the other team has completely given up. And now they're scoring on themselves. They're so dumb. They are so dumb. Oh, of course they block mine, but, you know, they don't block my teammates. Guess that's just how it is. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping he'd hit that just so I could let it go in. Wow, I might actually hit Diamond 2 tonight. I haven't been Diamond 2 or 3 in forever. Wow. I like that. I'm all about a good start. Oh, look at these guys. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but take it. Gotta get out of here. No boosty boost. No reason to stay there and just go ahead and rotate out. Oh, didn't turn enough into that one. Oops. What happened here, actually? It's happened to me way more times than I'd like to admit. I feel his pain. Oops, that did not look intentional. Oh God, why me? Got a bad hit on that. That would have been better if I could control my vehicle more, or if I was better at this game. Ah, too shallow? Ooh, nice block. Oh, no one's in the middle. Dang it. Should have whipped the camera around on that one. To take a peek. Oh man, misjudged that so bad. Oh. Whew. Wasn't expecting that. Not sure if anyone was. Brutal noodle. That guy says it was his fault. It wasn't his fault. The orange guy had better positioning no matter what. Even if he wasn't there, that would have still gone in. I meant to say nice demo, but it hit nice shot. Now I look like one of those guys. Ah, I didn't think he was gonna hit that. What? I saved that, dude. Oh, I didn't see our blue team member. Wow. Oh, I passed right to him. What a jerk. All the boost is gone. Wow, way to blow that tie. Wow. That's how Rocket League goes sometimes. It's alright. Hopefully they make a mistake and we're able to capitalize on it. Oh. Come on, man. There's no way I wasn't perfectly positioned to hit that. Pass right to him. Best player on their team. Oh my gosh, the double hit. Nice double hit again. Oh, come on. It's disappointing. Wait. We won? They just threw the match? Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, on that disappointment, or I guess it wasn't disappointment, we won. I'm going to end the stream here. I got to get wound down after tonight so I can go to bed at a decent hour. Hopefully, that's the goal anyway. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.